Crypt Keepers, Heather from Heather's Crochet Crypt here. Welcome to day 81 of our 100 Days of Halloween countdown. This week I have decided that we are going to do a theme. So everything I make this week, starting today through Sunday, with maybe the exception of Freaky Friday, haven't quite decided yet, but everything's going to be bats. Kind of like a bat roundup. So I'm going to make bat patterns that I already have saved, and if I don't have enough, then I'll go find other bat patterns and make those, and then like at the end of the week, Sunday, after we make our Sunday bat, I'll go through them and see which bat was my favorite. So yeah, we are going to do Bat Week. Bat Week, that's what we're going to call it, is Bat Week. It's kind of just forming in my head as I'm thinking about it. So yeah, I've already picked out my first bat. This one is a free pattern on Instagram. It's a collaboration pattern by Smara Belson and Lunar Stitch Shop. Free pattern on Instagram. Let me get you down here so you can see it. Alright, so this is what it's going to look like if you find it on Instagram. It's 3 patterns in one. They all 3 are free. The zombie there is one I already made in a previous video. So now we are going to make the bat out of this trio of patterns. So they are keychains, and they did put the keychain on the bottom of the bat, which is super cute. I will do that. But yeah, so I am going to make mine in black as well. So if you can see, it's got big old ears. They have purple eyes on theirs. That is what we're going to be making today. Okay, so we are going to be making our bat in black. I'm going to be using Elise Veludo yarn for that. I do have another skein sitting down here just in case that what I have sitting there is not enough. I am going to be starting with the ears first. They want you to sew them on, but the way they have you sew them on, you pinch it together to make them, you know, cupped. So I thought I would try to crochet them in instead, as long as I remember. Last 2 times I have not remembered to crochet my item in as we go. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make the ears first. Hopefully I remember to crochet them in as we go so I don't have to sew them on. And then for what I'm watching today, I've got Ella from No Petsy Named Crochet, her latest video pulled up of her 100 Days of Halloween, her day 82 video. So I'm going to watch that. It is 9.5 minutes long. And there's another person that I'm watching as well. She's doing 100 Nights to Halloween. And she is, I believe, in the UK, or no, I think she's in Ireland. But she's doing a spooky tapestry blanket. Really cool. So let me see if I can pull her up and see what her name is. I forget her name. Emerald Stitchcraft. That's the other one that I'm other person I'm watching that has 100 Days of Halloween. And then Angie from Angie's Crafty Hubby. Those are the only ones so far that I've seen who are doing the 100 Days of Halloween besides myself. If you know anybody else who's doing it, put comments down below, because I would love to go watch their videos. So okay, we are going to get going on making our bat wings and watching Ella from No Petsy Named Crochet. Alright, there's our 2 little ears, nice and pointy. Hopefully I remember to crochet them in. Like, I'm going to be crocheting them in the second row of the bat, so hopefully I don't forget to do that. The bat does start with 8 singles in the magic ring, and we start from the head and work our way down. The wings are made separate, obviously, and then those will get sewn on. I could probably figure out a way to crochet them in as I go, but I'll just sew them on. It's going to be easier. Alright guys, here's what our bat's looking like so far. I did get the ears crocheted in. Look how big they are. They're so cute. Look at that. Almost looks like a Mothman right now. Okay. Now that we've got the eyes in, we'll start to decrease, and then we'll be going into the body. Alright, here's our little bat body. I did red eyes because it's a bat. I think they need red eyes for some reason. Now it is time to do the wings, and the wings get sewn on. I love how big the ears are. The ears are just too cute. Alright, so we will get going on the wings, and then we'll get those sewn on. Alright guys, so I was getting ready to make these wings, and I was starting on my next new ball of Elise Veludo black, and there was a center pole sticking out here, so I pulled on it and it was stuck, so I just went like, well, I'll just pull out the yarn barf. A whole complete other small skein just pulled out of it. It's not even connected to this one. Like, what the heck? I've never had that happen in any skein of yarn I've ever had. That's really weird. Really weird. Okay, so the wings, of course, are wings, and they will start in with a chain. Alright, here are our little wings here. Oh my gosh. Wings. Alright, now it is time to sew them onto our little bat body. They did put a little nose on their bat, which I probably need to do because it does give the face a little something. A little something, something. Alright, so we'll do the wings and then we'll worry about a nose here in a minute. Okay, let's get you tilted back up here a little bit. Alright, so our bat is done, and I love it. He's super cute, little bitty, but that's why he's so cute. He's so cute. Look, look at that. You know, the pointy little bottom there. Wings are simple, but look really good. I love that wing shape. I love how big the ears are. The red eyes. I'm not going to put a little nose or mouth on it. I think I like it better without. But yeah. There is our first little bat for Bat Week. We're doing Bat Week this week. The first little bat, as I said, was done by Samara Belson and Lunar Stitch Shop. Free pattern on Instagram will be linked down in the description. They put a keychain on theirs. I think this is a little big for a keychain, so it'll probably just be a separate, just a small bat. I don't know what I'll even sell it for. $8, $10, probably $10. It took me, I don't know, about 45 minutes to an hour to make that. Yeah. This yarn is so soft. It's so lovely. It'll be really cute in all the different colors as well. All the Halloween colors. Alright. Alright guys, that is it for day 80, what did I say, 81? Yes, day 81 of our 100-day countdown to Halloween. First bat for Bat Week. Cute little guy with big old ears. He's so cute. So, alrighty guys, let's hit that like button if you like the video. Let's put a bat emoji down in the comments if you got to see the final reveal of this little guy. Subscribe if you're not subscribed yet. We do all kinds of spooky stuff here on my channel. Alright, that is going to be it for me today, guys. Thank you all so much for clicking in and watching, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.